In a congressional district still working its way through the court system, Republican Albert Guillory is making another attempt at federal office. The former state senator is hitching his campaign on major GOP priorities such as securing the southern border.
The drugs and thugs coming in, the diseases coming in, we need to vet everyone who comes in. You just can't let people break into your house through the side door.
The Opelousas attorney says that he wants to force 10% of foreign aid to be sent back to Louisiana, despite not being sure how to make that happen.
Someone has to stand up for the people of America, the people of Louisiana, the people of the 6th District. And I'm going to make all kind of noise and embarrass everybody until I get more money.
Across the aisle, State Senator Cleo Fields hopes to finish what he started in the 1990s when he was redistricted out of his congressional seat. Having a district that stretches across the state isn't new for Fields, and he says he has learned a lot about what the people of the 6th District need from Washington.
Although we've passed an infrastructure bill, there are a lot of these local towns and municipalities throughout the district that can't access it. And so I gotta, my congressional office, if elected, will be working with these local towns and municipalities.
Raising the minimum wage and bolstering funding for education remain his top priority. And some of his opponents have taken issue with Fields having a history of working with Republicans on legislation, and some feel that the district was created for him. Fields says reaching across the aisle is how things get done.
I would hope that people would send me to Washington to get things done. Not send me to Washington, and if my party is not in the majority, sit back and do nothing.
Political newcomer Quinton Anderson is marking himself as the anti-establishment candidate. He's worked in the criminal justice realm and says the people of the 6th District need a break from lifelong politicians. And he routinely is taking swipes at Fields' political history.
Their status, they're often the chairman of powerful committees, or they're in charge of getting people elected, and they get credit for getting governors and senators elected, and yet they can't fix a pothole in our street. They can't pick up the trash. Shreveport is under a boil advisory.
Anderson stands on core Democratic beliefs of raising the minimum wage, gun control, and ending the school-to-prison pipeline. He is willing to compromise to get legislation through should he be elected.
If there's a deal to get $10 an hour right now, I'm going to take that deal. That's not because I'm compromising on $15 or a living wage. It's because those families making $7.25 would really, really like $10 right now.
Fields and Guillory have been endorsed by their respective political parties. Election day is November 5th. For your local election headquarters, I'm Shannon Hecht.